My name is Desiree. Welcome to Flow Level 1. Hello. Is this your first time taking any classes in Club Pilates?
Yes, this is my first time.
Okay, welcome. My name is Desiree. What's your name?
Christian.
Hi, Christian. Welcome. Is this your first time taking classes?
It is.
Oh, wonderful. And what is your name?
Lorelai.
Hi, Lorelai. I'm Desiree. Nice to meet you. If you need anything during our class, you can absolutely ask me for help. Or if the tension is too intense for you or maybe not strong enough, you can also ask for a change in tension as long as it's in accordance with the flow that we're doing with the plan. Okay? All right. So to get started, we'd like to know if you have any injuries, illnesses, conditions. You're pain-free at the moment. Okay, have you had any surgeries or anything like that? Any health conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure? Okay, great. And how about, I guess it could be too personal, but if you do have pregnancy or anything like that, there are adjustments we can also make, so just let me know. And do you have any conditions, Christian, or any illnesses?
At the moment, yeah.
Yeah?
I hit my knee, my
Okay.
patella, so I have a hard time kneeling on it.
So, okay, so your knee is hurting. Did you fall on it?
I tripped and I fell right on the kneecap.
Okay, perfect. So we'll make sure to be careful with that knee, and I think you should be okay for class, but if you feel any discomfort or pain, especially sharp shooting pain, let me know right away, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. So we're gonna start off with 2 red springs and a blue spring. Let's place our feet on the foot bar. This is where our feet will be for footwork. It is the start of our flow series. Your head is on your headrest. Your head can come up or down a bit. Let me know if you feel like your head is falling back, or if you start to feel a little bit dizzy, I can always pop your head up with lifting the headrest. So go ahead and keep the heels of the feet on the foot bar. So walk your feet up until the heel is on there. So a little higher, just a little higher. Oh, is it okay if I touch your feet?
Yes, it's okay.
Thank you. All right. Lorelai, are you okay with touch?
Yes.
Okay, great. So go ahead and inhale and exhale and push yourself away, pushing the carriage away from the foot bar. Beautiful. And pull yourself back in here. Great job. Inhale, exhale, push yourself away. Perfect. And pull yourself back in. Great. On the next one, push yourself away. And while you're out there, engage the thighs, squeeze through the thighs, squeeze through your glutes, and then come back in using the back of the thigh, your hamstring. Perfect. Go ahead and push on out. Use the top of the thigh, the quadricep as you do that. And to pull back in, use the hamstring back of the thigh. Resist the springs on your way in. Very good. For the next little set, we'll go ahead and push on out. As you push out, pull the belly button in. Let the top ribs sink a little bit. Christian and Lorelai, a little bit more. Sink the top. There you go. Perfect. And then come on in, bending the knees. Great job. Beautiful. And push up. Repeat that. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes. Pull the belly button in, pull the top ribs in, and come back in. Great job. One more like this. Perfect. Yes, great. Top ribs sinking and coming back in. Great. Let's move down to the arches of the feet. So, perfect. And then we'll take the toes like a bird on a perch. So curl the toes forward over the foot bar as if they're going toward the heel, and the heel as if it's curling toward the toes, and go ahead and push out. Beautiful. Use that belly button pull in, that front rib tuck, and come back in. And then do them continuously now using your breath. Inhale, exhale. Okay, again, inhale on the way in, exhale on the way out. Beautiful. Relax through the neck and shoulders a little bit more if you can, Christian. That's perfect. Very good. Keep the toes curling forward and under. Don't forget those guys, those little babies. All right, perfect. And then we'll draw drop our feet down so that we are at that edge, that space under the toes. That space will be on the foot bar. Inhale, exhale, keep the heels flat as if you're standing on the floor. Christian, your toes can be a little bit further apart so that your feet are hip width and then don't fall out into your ankles. Great job. Keep the ankles strong. Go ahead and push out, strong legs. Beautiful. Squeeze through the legs, squeeze through the glutes, pull in the belly button. Excellent work. And come back in. Great job, Lorelai. Very good. And go ahead and push on out and pull yourself back in. And do this continuously for 8, 7. Good. Keep the knees in line. 6. Beautiful. And come on in. Great job. Let's do our Pilates V. So toes are still on at the same position, right under the toes. All 10 toes are on the foot bar, heels are clicked in a narrow V. The feet are about fist width apart or 3 inches apart. Perfect. Inhale, exhale here, push away. Belly button pulls in as the inner thighs squeeze, glutes squeeze, and pull back in. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, push yourself away. Pretend I had a zipper at the ankles and I'm zipping up through your entire leg. Beautiful. Great job. And continue for 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Go ahead and take a rest. Let's keep the heels clicked. Push yourself all the way out. Then once you're there, unclick the heels so your feet are parallel and hip width apart. Then let's go into a nice prance. Bend the right knee as you extend the left heel under. Bend the left knee as you extend the right heel under. And we'll go ahead and prance. Beautiful. How's your knee feeling, Christian? It's okay? All right. Gorgeous. Then keep the right heel under for a few seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Let the Achilles stretch. Let your entire calf let go and release. Good job. And then go for the other one. Perfect. Good alignment. There. Perfect. And then both heels up. And then bend your knees, come back in. Perfect. Send your legs over the foot bar for a quick calf massage. Go ahead and rotate your legs. Right to left, left to right. Beautiful. And then we'll rotate through the toes, roll the ankles, 3 circles each direction. Excellent. Then go ahead and place your feet back on that foot bar and windshield your knees left to right gently, just to ease the lower back. Try not to push into your lower back, Christian, so just let the legs relax side to side. Beautiful. Perfect. Then from here, we're gonna go ahead and head down to our mat. So carefully roll off, swing your feet toward your left side, and you can go onto that mat on the left. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and tuck our toes under this solid, stable bar, and we will be sitting facing the springboard. Perfect. Hook your toes under, and then scooch forward so that your knees are bent, and put your feet together. Yep, great. A little more forward if you can. Excellent. And lay on back slowly. You can even inch more forward, or like twice the closeness that you are. Yeah, nice. When you're ready, inhale, exhale. Let's do a few chest lifts and bridges. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the fingertips behind the ears. Inhale, so not behind the head, behind the ears. That way we don't pull the head up. Good. Inhale, and only crunch a little bit halfway up so that your scapula is off of the mat. So just crunch halfway and coming back down. And let's go for 6 and 5. Pulling the belly button in as you lift your chest, head and neck up. Trying not to use the hip flexors. So try to crunch from here. Very good. Yes. Much better. Much better. So try to leave the hip flexors out of it, the front groin. Try to keep it stable and down to the mat. Beautiful. Last one here. And take a quick rest. Let's bring the soles of the feet to the mat. So, perfect. And toward your glutes. Beautiful. All right, be careful with your knee here. If this ankle is too much, you can let your foot come out a little more. All right, great. So inhale, take the hands down by your sides. Let's suction cup the fingertips, the palms, the entire arm, and the shoulders to the mat. Exhale, beautiful. Inhale again. Exhale as you squeeze the glutes, tilt the pubic bone to the nose, and lift the pelvis up off the ground. Beautiful, and come on down. Okay, more life for your next one. I'm gonna give you a tip here. I call this a pro tip. So when you're up, look down at your abdomen and see if you're rainbowing. That means, are you pushing too much? Ready? Inhale, ready Christian? Exhale, belly button deep in, tilt the pubic bone to the nose, lift the hips up. Right, and then pull your belly button deeper into your spine. Good, and squeeze the glutes a little harder. There you go. Perfect, and hold. 3, 2, 1, coming down. Gorgeous. And then we'll do a variation here. Go ahead and inhale, exhale, lift up again into your beautiful bridge. Perfect, keep the front rib pulled in. There it is. Nice. Now we're gonna drop an inch and raise an inch. Drop an inch and raise an inch. Drop and raise, good. Drop and raise, 4 more, drop and raise. Perfect. Just the glutes are working, the lower back stays out of it. And rest, rest, rest. Nice. Do any of you have any disc fusions, any fusions of your spine, rods, injuries of the lower back, herniations, none of that? Okay, so let's try peeling off the mat. So we're gonna go ahead and inhale, exhale, and follow my steps really closely. We're gonna tilt the pubic bone toward the nose, pelvic tuck. Pull the belly button in as you press your feet and hands down, lift the glutes off slowly. Belly button deeper in as you lift off more, then the front ribs deep in, till you lift. There it is, Christian, you got it, I saw it. Great job. Hold it up, hold it up. Now to lay your spine down, think of a string of pearls. 1 vertebra by 1. Front ribs tuck in first. Bring it down so slowly. Belly button next. Pelvis untucks last. Great job. Perfect. And we'll do that one more time at your pace. Remember to inhale first and then exhale and peel up your spine. Slowly, carefully. Take your time. Try to count to 4 on your way up and 4 on your way down slowly. Beautiful. Oh, there he goes. All right, great job. Inhale, exhale, peel it up just one more time because Christian wasn't in the camera, but he is now. Go ahead and peel it on up. Count to 4 on your way up. Full control. Great job. And then all the way back down slowly. Perfect. Then we'll go ahead and hook the toes under that bar again. You're gonna shimmy forward, all the way back forward toward the springboard. So your glutes should be around here. You can come even more. Yeah, perfect. And then lay on back. Now, let's try. We're gonna have our hands straight up so our fingertips are facing up to the ceiling. We're gonna inhale and we're gonna go for an oblique crunch. So we're gonna inhale and go toward the right, outside that right knee. Ready? Inhale, exhale. So the fingertips right up to the ceiling. Right there, yeah. Ready? Inhale, exhale, half crunch up toward the right. Diagonal. Yes. And then instead of trying to do it in 2 steps, do it in 1. Now go to the left. Stay up, and go to the left. But halfway up, Christian. So a little lower. There. And right. And left. Try not to center. Just right and left. And right. And keep the hips equal and glued. Relax your neck a little bit back. Good. And then lift a little when you go to that side. Lift. And then lift that way. Good. And then lift that way. There you go. Beautiful. There you go. And rest it out. Great job. And then soles of the feet back on the floor. Inhale. Exhale. We'll lift the glutes up to the ceiling. So squeeze into your beautiful bridge. Hands or suction cup pressing the floor away. And as you are up in your bridge, knees touch, knees separate. Touch, belly button pulls in, separate. Up in your bridge when you can. Great job. And touch, a few more. Beautiful. Touch, separate. Okay. Nice. And rest, rest, rest. Great job. Last time we'll hook the toes under and we will do a full sit-up. Inhale, exhale. Fingertips behind the ears this time. And when you're ready, fingertips behind the ears. Yeah. Inhale, exhale. C-curve yourself slowly up. Chin tucks deep into the chest. And sit on up. Yes. Great job. We're going to head on back to our reformer. Stay there, stay there. Yeah. Stand up from there. And we'll head on back. So I'm going to go ahead and lower you to a red and a blue spring. And we'll do our arms in our hands in strap series. So go ahead and lay it down. You're going to reach back and grab the short straps or the short loops. So there are 2 loops, the long one, and then inside that one, the short one. Grasp it fully. Great. So go ahead and shoot your fingertips up to the ceiling. Palms face me. Great job. Inhale here. Exhale as you pull the belly button in deep. Contract the abdominal cavity. Glue the lower back of your spine to the mat. Lift the right foot off. Lift the left foot off into a beautiful tabletop position, 90 degrees. You can squeeze the legs together if you need more inner thigh or lower back support. When you're ready. And inhale again. Exhale as your hands come down by your sides. Great. And then inhale, hands back up. Exhale, hands come down by the sides. All the way down if you can, Lorelai, all the way to touch the carriage almost. And then back up. Great job. Moving with your breath here. Gorgeous. Perfect. And rest here. Wait for me for a minute. Have your feet touch the foot bar. If you need to windshield your knees left and right to ease your lower back, you may. Also, if your lower back is bothering you, let me know. I can lower you to 1 red spring only, and that would be a little bit nicer on the lower back. When you're ready, inhale. Fingertips up to the ceiling. Feet come off, exhaling. We're going to take the arms out into a T, and we're going to fly like a big old bird in the sky. Palms toward the hips, and up to a T. Great. Down to the hips, and up to a T. Make sure your hands are still in your vision. Try not to twist through the wrist. Try to keep a very flat wrist. If it's too heavy, we can always lower it. Let me know. Oh, you got it. You got it. You just didn't notice. Perfect. And then try not to let the hand, so go for it again. You were doing it right. I was just making sure that you don't let the hand pass the shoulder. Beautiful. Perfect. So Christian, I'm noticing that your shoulders rolling forward as you get closer to your hips. So try to concentrate on your shoulders rolling back as your hands come down toward the hips. Very good. Good adjustment. Yes, excellent. Take a rest for a moment. Feet find the foot bar. Inhale, good job. Exhale, and then fingertips shoot up to the ceiling again. Now we'll do our circles. Out to a T and down by the hips. Your feet will lift off now. Yep, beautiful. And then to make it a little easier, we'll actually keep the heels a little higher and flex through the feet. Keep them active. Good job. Inhale. Fingertips up to the ceiling. Out to a T and down by the hips. Perfect. Up to the ceiling. Out to a T and down by the hips. Good job. Continue this here. Yes, last one, and meet me at the top. Perfect. From here, inhale, so stretch through the elbows as much as you can. Oh, but not overextended, right? You remember that. Okay, fingertips straight up. Inhale, exhale, hands down by the sides. Out to a T and up to the ceiling. Down by the sides, out to a T and up to the ceiling. And again, down by the sides, up to a T, and two more like this. Use your breath as the hands come down by the sides. You're exhaling, pulling the belly button deeply in. Perfect. Yes, great job. And rest, rest, rest. Feet find the foot bar. We'll go into a quick 100 series, and then from there, we'll move on to our planks, our next phase. So let's go ahead and send the fingertips up to the ceiling again. Now, pull the shoulders deep back into their sockets. Great. Send the hands down by your sides as you enter that tabletop again with the legs. Perfect. Once you're here, we're going to do very small flaps up and down. Elbow stays extended. Don't push through the elbow, but stay extended. And we're going to just flap like a little bird. Now, these flaps will increase your lung capacity over time. And that's why when I count, I'm going to say inhale 5 times. So just do a big long inhale for 5 counts. And then a big long exhale for 5 counts. Ready? So vigorous pump, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So watch, Christians. You can raise your head, neck, and chest. It's optional. This is a progression for the next level. But if you've practiced this before, let's count. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good job. Pump, pump, exhale. Vigorous pump. Inhale. Let's go, let's go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Inhale. Almost there, almost there. Exhale. Pump, 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 pump. Exhale. 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 Rest your feet down. Great job. Hang the straps back up, please. And we'll gently roll off of our reformer carefully. And we'll head back over to our mat for some wonderful planks. So since your knee might not want to be on the floor, you can take the reformer option for your planks. Or you can also take the box option. Be nice as well. So let's just take the box for today. And your elbows or hands can be on the box as you walk out into your plank. So when you're ready, go ahead and head on down to the floor, either on your forearms or on your hands, depends on how your wrist is. Great, and we can also double the mat up if you want it to be on your knees at any point. Inhaling, exhaling, walk out into your beautiful planks. Great job. And let's do a short one here, about 15 seconds. Breathe in through the nose, squeezing through the legs, squeeze through the glutes. Don't forget. Yes, beautiful. I saw that. And lift your head, lower leg, don't look down. It'll make you fall. Beautiful work. Staying strong through the feet, strong through the legs. Wow, these are beautiful. Great job. And take a quick rest, placing the knees down or walking back for a moment. Let's do a stretch here. Sit back on your heels, spread your knees apart a little bit for a small child's pose, and yours can be like a down dog like this, and walk back. Yes, great. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, catch your breath. Good job. And we'll go ahead and enter our next phase here. Alrighty. Go ahead and walk back out into your beautiful plank. Perfect. Inhale, exhale. And have the feet slightly apart for a little more support if you'd like. Squeeze through the glutes. Perfect. Great job. If you want to add a push-up, you may. It is harder, but you can try it for funsies. I know Christian can do push-ups. Great job. From here, we'll slightly raise the right foot off the ground, so slightly, and then bring it back down. Very good. Left foot off the ground, and one more set of these. Keep the glutes squeezing. Beautiful. Belly buttons pulled in nice and deep. Great job. And rest, rest, rest. Yay! Perfect. Let's come on up. We're going to go ahead and return to our reformer. We're going to have a seat on the reformer facing the front. I'm going to take you down to one red spring. Hold the strap nearest to you and take the long loop in your hand for some oblique twists. Beautiful. Interlace the fingers when you're there. And then the motion will be slight. Imagine there are two headlights here at the front of the hips. Okay, those headlights need to stay pointing forward to that wall in front. The fingers are interlaced, okay? And then the distance from your body is this much. So imagine having a Pilates ring in front of you, about that much. Good, elbows are high the whole time, but shoulders are low away from the ears. As you inhale, twist your torso toward me, toward the center aisle. Perfect. And then exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. All right, so I'm noticing that you're leaning back a little.
What do I do with my feet?
Oh, your feet can be crisscrossed. Do you want to do Indian style like crisscrossed? You can do that too, if that's more comfortable. Or you can keep your feet raised. Good. And sit back. Yeah, there you go. Oh, much straighter. I love that. That was a great modification there. Perfect. So then as you're twisting on this one, keep this shoulder a little lower, so go for it. Beautiful. Perfect. Wow. I have nothing to correct. Great job. And one more. Awesome. Now take that same loop and thread your arm through it so that it's right above your elbow joint. Not on the joint, above the joint. Perfect. You might want to scoot a little forward there. Yeah. Perfect. And then we'll place the fingertips behind the ears. And we'll go ahead and pretend there's a little fire under your right armpit. And you want to curl over that fire. So curl over, up and over the fire. Good. And back again for our lateral spinal flexion. In Pilates, we try to move the spine in every class, in every direction. And we try to move the body in every plane of motion. Beautiful. So try to tuck in that front rib. Yeah. And keep it tucked as you laterally flex. Perfect. A few more here. Almost there. Try to keep weight equally in the hips. So as you're flexing, I'm seeing this right hip lift. Try to keep the right hip down. Beautiful. And last one here. Perfect. Yes. And then we'll turn over to the other side. Great job. Facing the back of the room. Perfect. Let's go ahead and grab the long loop in front of us. We're going to interlace the fingers, keeping that beautiful space between the hands and the chest. Are you feeling okay? Do you need water or anything? Okay. And elbows up nice and high, shoulders down away from the ears and back. back toward your spine. Pull them back a little bit, Christian. Good job. Inhale. Exhale, twist toward the center. Keep the front hips forward. So hips stay facing me as you twist. Gorgeous. Very pretty. I think you might be pushing your rib a little forward, but it's so minor that it's ridiculous that I even say anything about it, but in case you wanted to know. it's like this much. But I know you're working on that, so I thought I'd bring it up. Try to keep your right hip glued down by using your opposite oblique. Perfect. A few more here in this beautiful oblique twist. So when we do this twist, it's like if you're wringing a towel. You are helping the spine to twist and release any toxins or any accumulated fluids. And also, as it untwists, a lot of blood and nutrition and water goes into the spine. So it's actually extremely, extremely beneficial to do spinal twists. Great job. And now we'll loop the arm through the long loop so that it's above the elbow. Excellent. Fingertips behind the ears. Shoulder blades back toward the spine. Inhale. Exhale as you go over that little fire. Laterally flexing or bending the spine. Beautiful. So a nice adjustment here, Christian, would be pretend that I have your ponytail and I'm pulling your head back and up. So it's almost like a diagonal lift. A little bit more if you can with the head back and up. So tuck in the chin. Yes, perfect. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Sit back on the sits bones a little more. There you go. Last one. And rest. So for the next part, we're gonna head over to our springboard and we'll have our Bosu ball with us. We're gonna place the Bosu in front of the springboard, about half a foot away, and your hands will be placed on the ballet bar for a little bit of work here, using our balance and concentration. One of Pilates' principles is concentration. We've worked on breath, we've worked on precision. Let's try to work a little bit on concentration. Inhale, exhale, step on the Bosu, and hands go on the belay bar. Beautiful. So without death gripping this bar, we're just placing our fingers on the bar gently, and we're gonna go ahead and rise on the heels and lower the heels. Raise up on the heels and lower the heels. Raise up on the heels and lower the heels. So Christian, I'm gonna have you move your heel out a little bit and this heel out a little bit. It might feel a bit pigeon-toed, but that would be more of a parallel foot for you, okay? As you lift the heels, make sure your belly button is pulling in and your pelvic floor is lifting. Great job. And then try not to do that over push we were talking about the other day. Yes, keep control, don't just fall into it. Good job. Try not to lift the toes after you bring the heels down. Yes, good job, Christian, good control of that. I see you, you're doing great. And a few more here. Perfect. And take a quick rest. All right, so now we'll go ahead and hold on to the bar. We'll point through both feet, so lift both heels again. And then we will slightly try to send the right foot out a little bit to the right. Point the toe and bring it back a little bit. And then point the toe, send it back out on the left. Nice, and bring it back. Wow, Lorelai, that's great. Try to keep the hip down of the leg that's raising next time. So now drop the hip of the right. The whole hip. Right, drop it. Yeah, and then turn this toe in a little so it'll help you drop it. There it is, beautiful. And it doesn't have to go so high. So smaller, just so that you keep that hip dropped. Beautiful. Yes, great job. One more switch. If on tippies it's too hard, just stay on your flat feet. Last one. Great job. Yes. Nice. And then we'll just do a few standing squats here. So first we'll do them with our feet flat. Have each foot on the side of the belly button. Turn your heels out a hair so that your feet are parallel. Great. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and bend down for a narrow squat. So keep the feet parallel for this one. Beautiful. And then try to track the knee over the toes a little bit. Yep, keep the knees nice and tight. And then pull up with the belly button and the pelvic floor. Lift, 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 lift. And then again, drop, 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 as if you're sitting in a chair. This is called functional movement. It helps us in our daily living activities. And it also helps us in our daily movement activities that help us be more functional. Go ahead and continue this. Perfect alignment. Great job. And then as you're going down, keep the heels flat. If the heels start to lift, don't go so low. That way you keep contact with the heel. That will also help you in our cardio classes when you start to jump. To learn to bend only as far as the heel will lift. Nice. Is your knee okay, Christian? Okay. And just one more here. Now hold it down. We're going to pulse here. So up an inch, down an inch for 8. Slow. 7, 6, 5, 4. Push the heels down. 2, 1, and up. Gorgeous. Let's come back to our reformer and do some legs and straps. And we're almost done. This is most people's favorite part of our reformer flow class. So go ahead and lay on down. You're on a red and a blue spring. We're going to reach back again for those loops. But this time we're going to place the long loop on the arch of the foot. So reach on back, and let me walk you through it for a moment, please. Take your right long loop first. So just the right one. Yeah. Then bend your knee, right knee. Place the long loop on the arch of the foot and pause. Once you're there, push that foot toward me. Push, 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 push. Reach back, grab the other long loop. Place it on the arch of the other foot. And then push that foot toward me. Perfect. That's the non-cockroach way of putting the straps on. Because I used to look terrible. Alright, so heels are going to be clicked together to start. This is actually really nice because it helps our legs stay engaged during the entire movement. Legs extend out fully if you can, Christian, so your knees are straighter. Yep, so pushing through the heels. Flex the feet, keep them nice and active. And then go ahead and lower your heels to about 45 degrees. Great. Keep your hands on your pelvis to start. Make sure your pelvis isn't rocking and rolling as your legs move. Try to keep the pelvis down. A little higher is okay. Let's find your working 90. So it's where your tailbone starts to lift. Right about there, right? I also saw it. So stop right about there today. That'll be your working 90 and then come down to your 45. Right about there. All right, great. So then come up to your working 90 and back down to your 45. Keep the heels pressing together. Keep the toes about 3 inches apart. All right. So as your legs go down, you're going to exhale, pull the whole belly button in, pull the entire rib cage down. Feet go down to about there. Great. And then go ahead and come up. And that's good for today. Every day is different. Our body is different every single day. And so we need to readjust and find our working 90 and our working 45 every time we come to class. Good job. Plus the activities you do or the time of day that you come to class also influences your angles in your body. Perfect. So really pulling in the belly button. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Christian, great job. I saw the ribs go down. Good job. Good job. Nice. Bring it down. Beautiful. Keep the heels clicked, feet active. Don't forget them. And then take a rest here. Nice. Keep the heels clicked. we are going to go into some beautiful frogs. Send the heels down to 45 degrees. So you're working 45, great. Now, we're gonna bend the knees in toward your body, stopping at the hip line. So stop where your knees are at your hip, and then keep the heels clicked, knees are a little bit apart, and push back out to 45. That's our beautiful frog. Go ahead and bend the knees in again. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Now as you push away, exhale, belly button deep, front ribs sink deep. Zip through the inner thighs, stretch through the heels, and pull back in. Great job. And continue these at your pace, using your glutes to push your hamstrings. Don't forget the backs of your legs need to be very active. Awesome. Perfect. Almost there. Awesome. Okie dokie. On your next one, meet me out at 45 with your legs extended. Then send your legs back up to your working 90 with the tailbone down. If the tailbone is lifting, push your ropes a little bit away from you, but you seem to be doing great. So heels are clicked again. Let's go into some circles. Think of making 2 capital letter D's or 2 semicircles with your legs. Here we go. Legs open out. They go around to the width of the reformer first. Come back to the center as you push into the ropes. Click the heels, send them back up to the top. Out, only to the width of the reformer for now. Push, push, push toward me. Click the heels and back up. Beautiful, beautiful. And open out, around, down toward me. Push, push, push. Click the heels. Legs go up. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful abdominal control. Control of the abdomen is our powerhouse in Pilates. The powerhouse is the most important part of our movement. If your core is strong and always properly engaged, then you will be able to perform movement in a much more controlled manner with the limbs. Beautiful. Sending the legs up, down and around. Last time. Meet me at the top once you arrive there. And we'll go ahead and keep the heels clicked. Bring them straight down the center. Belly button in, glute squeeze. And then out, around, up. Is your knee okay? And down with your glutes and your lower abs. Out, around, and up. Good. Inhale. Use your breath. Inhale through the nose for now and exhale through the mouth. Inhale as they come up, exhale on the way down. Beautiful, full abdominal engagement. Out, around, up, perfect. Yes, great. Yes, good job. And rest at the top for a moment. Flex the toes back toward you. You can gently place your hands on the ropes very softly and allow the back of the leg to stretch your hamstrings. Inhale, exhale through this. And then check on your feet for a moment, Christian. I know you were concentrated, I'm sorry, but just make sure that they're looking equal and flex back so that you really get into that back Achilles tendon and calf. Good job. Okay, and then your left knee is hyperextending just a hair, so just micro bend them both just in case we don't want to overstretch. Good job. Perfect. Then we're going to go ahead and open out into a straddle stretch, so a V stretch. I put the Bosu here so you don't feel strange about the camera, Lorelai. So go ahead and open the legs out toward the sides, and we'll go ahead and allow the legs to open fully. Perfect. Very good. If you want to, you can slightly bend the right knee and then extend it, and slightly bend the right knee, and then extend it 2 or 3 times for an active hamstring stretch, inner thigh stretch, and then the other knee. You can let go of the ropes now for this one. Yeah. Beautiful work. Yes, great job. Perfect. Go ahead and bend into the knees now for a quick happy baby. Allow the knees to go back toward the floor as the soles of the feet go up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale here. Rest the jaw. Let the hips open, allow. Beautiful. Then go ahead and glue the soles of your feet together for a beautiful butterfly stretch, like if you ever went to dance class. The soles of the feet glue, the knees open wide, as if you're on the floor doing a butterfly stretch. Perfect. And then allow the knees to open out. Perfect. Christian's playing with his toes. I love it. I love it. Looks great. And then when you're ready, bring the knees back in toward the center. Unglue the feet. Send your legs straight out. And we'll go ahead and hang the straps up. Bend into the knees. Take the right strap off so that that foot finds the foot bar. Please no feet in the springs. It makes me a little bit nervous. And then take the left strap off. The other foot. Perfecto. Hanging it back up on the peg behind your shoulder block. Great. We'll do a quick figure 4 stretch here. Go ahead and take the right ankle on the left knee, over the left knee. And then one hand goes through the legs, your right hand in this case. The other hand goes around that thigh and pulls the foot bar thigh, foot bar, foot thigh. So pulling that one, good, toward you, and this hand on this leg. Either on the shin or on the thigh. Perfect. Inhale, exhale. And then switch. Head can be up or down, up to your comfort and preference. Grabbing either the back of the thigh or the shin. And then watch this knee not coming in. So then this foot should have, there you go. Beautiful. All right, perfect. We're gonna end our class series now with our final roll down. Let's stand up toward our mat on your left side. Space the center aisle, face me, and step a little bit back toward your springboard. Great job. Inhale, separate your feet hip width apart. Exhale, inhale again. Send your fingertips straight up to the ceiling. Now slightly bend into the knees. Tuck a little bit your pelvis, tuck your pelvis a little bit back, squeezing the glutes. Pull the belly button in, pull the front ribs in, and dive over a beautiful big beach ball. As you hang forward, stay there for a moment. Let your head rest and relax. Allow the neck to let go. The crown of the head is facing to the floor. Allow gravity to pull the crown of your head down in this beautiful spinal stretch. Take an inhale and an exhale. Extend your right knee. Nice. And then switch knees. Extend your left knee. Nice. And then press your heels deep into the ground. Squeeze through the backs of the legs. Squeeze the glutes. Lift up through the belly button. Slowly, slowly, slowly stack your spine. One by one by one. Head comes up last. When you reach the top, let's do 2 shoulder rolls. 1 and 2. Interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, look up at your beautiful blue light in front of you. Pull your arms down and away from the glutes if it's okay with the shoulder. If you're feeling your shoulder too much, Christian, you can bend the elbows. Inhale, exhale, look up again at the blue light. Last one, relax the jaw. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth slightly. Exhale. Great job. Thank you so much for coming. Again, my name is Desiree. This was a Flow 1 Club Pilates class, and it was a pleasure to teach you. If you have any questions, I'm here for you and can help you with anything you need. So have a great day. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity.